right. Hey, everybody. It is Margaret, and Jeff is here with me for our usually on Wednesday merch talk, but we moved it to Thursday. And Joe will show up, maybe. He will show up. Hey, Jeff. How's it going?
It's going all right. Let me hit pause here.
Jeff is...
There we go. It doesn't show the mute button until you go live.
Oh, yeah. So, how's it been?
It's been going pretty good. Same old, same old. Nothing exciting.
Cool. Yeah, we canceled the show yesterday because Randy had the day off, and he and I both work just like constantly. So we went to the movies and saw Logan.
Oh, if my wife and daughter don't get off their butt and agree to go see it, I'm gonna go see it on my own.
Yeah. There he is. Yeah, bring some tissues because I was a blubbering fool. It was.
I'm a man.
You're a man? Is that what you said?
Man, yeah. It's okay. I cried when the Enterprise was destroyed in Wrath of Khan, so I'll probably need tissues.
Hey, Joe, there you are. How's it going? You're setting up.
I lost track of time.
That's cool. We're live, by the way.
All right. What's up, everybody?
I didn't want you to start in like telling us about
Yo.
Anyway, so how's it going, Joe?
Man, I actually been kind of sick, so trying to get better. Maybe not sick, just like allergies. You know, it's like allergy season.
Oh, they're bad. Yeah.
Yeah, so
We're gonna have a bad season this year because of all the rain.
so if you hear me cough, you'll know why. Trying to take all this medicine and stuff. So actually was at the doctor's today. So.
Oh, and you're on a couch. Are you not at work today? Or are you at work?
No, yeah, I just got back from the doctor, so I'm staying home today. So.
Cool. Oh, I feel better. Now get to work.
Gotta get to work.
So okay, how's everybody's sales been? Merch and print on demand wise, how's it going?
Well, merch has been the same. I mean, it's been the roller coaster. I have a couple sales and then a day or two or nothing, and then a couple sales. So it averages out to 1 or 2 a day again. So.
Yeah. How about you, Jeff?
Yeah, I've had about like 3 sales a day. Sometimes I'll have 1 or 2, but yeah, mainly been having like 3 a day so far. So
That's good. Because that's generally what I pull in. You know, on average, it usually averages out to about 3 a day. But I did have like a 7 sale day the other day, like 2 days ago. That was good. 7 shirt day.
And I think I have like 80 shirts live. So.
Well, that's even better because I have like 300 something live. So imagine if you had that many live, you'd probably exponentially grow. That's good.
I finally reached 49 again. So.
You reached 49?
Yeah. Out of my 500.
I did have some deleted. They deleted some of mine. So.
Yeah, they just swept out a bunch too from me. So are you guys re-uploading some? I know we've talked about this before, but are you re-uploading any or
Yeah, I re-uploaded some already, and I'm gonna probably go through and do some more. You know, I've been riding in other roller coasters the past couple of weeks, so I haven't really loaded too many. I mean, I've put a couple new ones up. See where I'm at.
Yeah.
But yeah,
go on.
I say when I'm bored, I look at my old ones. You know, the funny thing is, I still have that one, and I was just checking again. Oh, they must have removed some. I'm down to 45. What was I saying? I have that one shirt that when I tried to get the price increased, they rejected it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still getting sales. I had 3 sales for it this week.
I hear that all the time from people.
I'm not going to say anything, but
yeah, I have that. That's happened to me too.
Yeah.
Well, they removed some of my good ones. Yeah, I'm going to be uploading 4 new ones today.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I do. Like I have a few, like a handful that when they get pulled down, if I have a day where I'm too busy to design something, I just stick them in a side folder so I have a quick upload. Like I have some that are Zodiac based. I think I've talked about this. But hey, I just got a cha-ching on merch. Okay. Yay, the show is working.
Nice.
So yeah, I have some that are like Zodiac based, but they don't always sell. But I have, they have sold depending on the sign or whatever it is. So I have some of those kind of. Did one of y'all just get a sale too?
No, I just turned it on.
Just echoed mine again.
When I log in, it'll catch up and do the cha-ching.
Oh, okay. Darn it. So yeah, I keep those kind of this side. If I'm not, if I don't have anything designed new, I'll just grab one of those or a few of those to pop up. So I'm gonna say hey in the chat real fast.
I just recently, yeah, go ahead. I just recently started on Sunfrog, and I'm really liking that. You can just upload. I think I've already uploaded like 20 shirts in just a few days, and just I'm liking the freedom like it used to be in merch where you just upload and upload and upload. So
Yeah.
that's causing me just to design more and more and more. So I'm excited about Sunfrog and looking forward to it. And I'm also noticing they have an affiliate link on there where you can go find, because they give you like your own ID number.
Mm-hmm.
And so anytime you find any of the shirts that are on Sunfrog, and you can list them on like your own Facebook page or whatever. And if you put your little affiliate link on that URL at the end of it, if that shirt sells, somebody else's shirt sells, you get paid through that. You get paid like $6 or $7.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yes. So I'm trying to learn about their whole Sunfrog affiliate link, and just putting shirts up or advertising shirts on some of my Facebook pages I've created, and trying to make some money on the other side, the different way, by promoting other people's shirts, besides mine. So
well, because then I'm thinking like, let's say you have if I get my website rolling again.
Yeah.
If I do something like a blog about some Harry Potter box I get, and then I find a shirt from Sunfrog, you could link that there as well. Look at this cool shirt I saw too. And just try to tie it all in.
Yeah.
I
So
have a website on that, on baby onesies. That's how I got my onesie site going. I would go find Amazon onesies and other ones that had affiliate links and just blog about each one with the affiliate link, and I was making money that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's pretty cool so far. So.
But I was going to say a little tip on Sunfrog. Do a search for one of your shirts and make sure it's showing up on the Sunfrog system. Because for a long time, I would go to Sunfrog and check traffic reports, and I was getting no views whatsoever. I was going, what the? And I usually don't say that. And so I finally started doing searches for my titles, and my shirts were not popping up. And I did them in the categories too, and they were not popping up. And I had to email Sunfrog and ask them what they ate over, and they had to do some magic voodoo and get it going. So make sure.
Yeah, I looked up one of my shirts that I designed, and actually it was actually showed up on like the listing like right away. So the first page. So I was happy about that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because I and that's one of the things I know I've been negligent about is getting some of these other sites going, which would be so easy to do just sitting, because I still have to sit on my son's chair at night, like, because he doesn't sleep until whatever. He won't fall asleep if somebody's not there. So I'm sitting there with my computer. I could just do that instead of watching YouTube videos.
And you can make designs on their own. They have like a integrated thing where you can make your designs on the Sunfrog page if you wanted to, So they can use their fonts and use their whatever, and then you can make some text shirts. So I've been doing that too. So
yeah. Oh, cool. Okay, remind me to ask you about the tank top, but I was going to say hey in the chat real fast. Hey Henry and Lydia. Hi Chuck. Hello Susan and Rad Seller. Hello. All right, Logan was so good. Susan. Oh yeah, Purple Lily says, did I go see Logan? Yeah. We went. Randy and I saw Logan yesterday. We went to the Star Cinema where you could like eat food and watch movies.
Oh, cool. That sounds fun.
Yeah, Randy had a beer. I was like, somebody has to be sober in case the school calls. Let's see. Prof Sales, Hayes there. Hi, Prof Sales. Carol, Monkey Boy Win, Heather, Cha-ching, Annette, Moto Biker, Gina Vintage Maid. Hello, Tammy. And let's see. Okay. So Lydia's got a question. If you have questions, let us know. And I've got some questions that we didn't get to from last time. So Lydia wants to know, just wondering if you have to be approved for clothing to be able to send in T-shirts over through the virtual ship station to Amazon if you're using Printful. Oh my gosh, I have zero idea.
Printful, on Printful, yes, you have to get approved for clothing in order to do T-shirts, because they're not doing it automatically. You're loading the products up, and you're selling them, so you have to get approved in clothing. Now, if you do the Teespring, which they just announced this week, they're going to start automatically syncing your stuff with Amazon. You do not have to be approved for clothing because you are not doing the selling. Teespring is.
Oh, okay.
Different things. Yeah, Printful, I think both of them kind of screwed up rolling out their integration. Printful because, one, you have to get approved for clothing. Two, you have to have a brand registered with Amazon, and Amazon's brand registry requirements are basically you have to send a photo of the product with your branding on it and a photo of your packaging with the branding on it.
Oh.
And Printful, only thing they will do with your branding is T-shirts. They will do the tag on the back once you design it with your branding. Everything else, you have to order it and bring it in and stick your own label on it and then take a picture of it. So it's a little bit, like I said, I think they kind of brought the cart before the horse. And same thing with Teespring. They rolled out this immigration, yay, it's great, but you have to meet requirements that you have to have a profit margin of $6.75 because of Amazon fees, and they don't really have a way for you to edit the pricing on Teespring. You have to email their customer service pricing changes. So to me, they should have got that fixed first before rolling out to Amazon. I mean, I think it's great, and I'm going to take advantage of both, but they made it difficult and kind of both put the cart before the horse.
I don't know. Is it one of them or both of them that you have to have the what is it? The
UPC. Neither one really. Because again, they made a way recently on Amazon so you don't have to have UPCs. You can have unique SKU identifiers.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do it, you have to have it for every variation. That's what makes it a pain in the ass. But again, on Teespring, you're not the seller. Teespring is. And so I think they've taken care of that.
Yeah.
And on Printful, I'm not positive. I think they've taken care of that too. I've been talking with Printful lately, and they haven't been as forthcoming as they used to be, and I've come disappointed because they used to have a great customer service. I love their customer service, but on this matter, they have not. I don't think they thought everything through.
Oh, I had a question on that. Okay. And one of them, I think you were saying you have to pay the $40 a month to Amazon.
Printful.
Professional.
Yeah, on Printful, you have, because again, you're the seller. You have to be a pro seller on Amazon, so you have to do the $40 a month. And again, you have to get your brand registered, and then you have to be approved in clothing. I mean, you can sell mugs, and phone cases. You don't have to be approved for those, but you still have to bring them in first, put your branding on them, take pictures, and be registered. So it is a process.
Sounds like a pain.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet because it took me a week to get the answers from Printful, and then now that I know the answers, I don't know if I really want to do them. I'm probably going to order a mug this week or next week so I can, and then put a sticker on the bottom and try that. I'm hoping I can only have to do it from one item, one product, and then I'll be approved for all of them. And then I'm going to try to get approved in clothing too.
Cool. I wish I could give you mine because I'm approved for clothing, but I'm not going to use it because I know it sounds like too much work for me.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Like I said, you design your little T-shirt tag, and that's in Printful. It's an extra $3 per T-shirt to have that tag printed on the shirt.
Oh.
Dang.
So, and I don't know if selling on Amazon, you have to have them done on every shirt you sell on Amazon, or you just do the one for your picture and then forget about it. I don't know what would happen. So I'm going to probably design my tag, get one shirt in, a tank top or something, because I don't want to cross-list T-shirts if I have them on merch already.
Mhm.
I want to get my tanks and hoodies and women's shirts and stuff like that. Sorry, talking a lot.
No, that's okay because you were answering the questions. Lydia wants to know, so is that Teespring 1 or 2 that I need to use?
It's the new Teespring coming out. It's if you're already signed up with Teespring and already have shirts and everything up and you meet the criteria, there's 3 things. It has to be able to do rush ship. So when you go to your product, if you see the little rush ship in the upper right-hand corner, that's okay. You have to have a profit margin of at least $6.75. And that just covers the fees. So you should have a higher profit margin because that fees are going to eat that up because they charge $4 for Amazon fees and then $3 and something or whatever for the rush fee. And then the third requirement, I don't remember what it was, but there's 3 requirements. Congrats. So if you meet those 3 requirements on your products in Teespring, it will automatically be listed on Amazon once it rolls out, and it's rolling out in the next 3 weeks. I haven't got it yet. If you go look under your campaigns, you see the little gear with for settings. Right next to it, it's going to be like a little globe for Amazon. So if you check your campaigns, when you see that little globe, that means you're good to go. And you can manually go and sync them with Amazon too.
Oh, it's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. If they didn't have to email to change prices, it would be great. You can go in there, edit your prices, and sync to Amazon. It'd be great.
Cool. And so, Joe, have you had any sales on Sunfrog yet, or not yet?
No, because I just started the other day.
Yeah. I got a mail from somebody recently that was like, I got approved for merch, and I uploaded my shirts on Saturday, and it was like Tuesday. I was like, I haven't had any sales yet. Now what? Well,
sit and breathe.
Wait.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's only been 3 days. You're good.
Honestly, I have my stuff listed on several pods, and I haven't really sold anything on the pods except for Printful through my own website. I have, well, I won't say a lot. I have Teespring and Sunfrog and a couple on Redbubble.
So Maple asks, so if you have a shirt on merch and also on Teespring, will they be listed twice on Amazon? I think so, right?
Yeah, that's why you want to be careful that it's at least a different type of T-shirt or branded T-shirt. Or, in my opinion, I don't know how that's actually going to play out. All Amazons are Anvil, and they just announced they're replacing American Apparel with Bella Canvas.
Yeah, they did.
When you do your T-shirts on Teespring or Shopify or whatever synced with Amazon, you maybe want to make sure to use a different brand. And I'm just tossing that out there. I don't know for sure what's going to happen. Because I have on Printful, I have a few Bella Canvas shirts replacing my American Apparel, but I don't sync those with Amazon. I think I'm using Gildan on Sunfrog and Teespring.
What were you going to say a second ago, Joe?
I was going to say, I think I would be okay with it having 2 shirts available, one on Teespring, one on Amazon, get paid either one.
Oh, that I have no problem with. It's just
same shirt. I mean,
if Teespring sends that T-shirt you have there on,
that's fine,
and it's the same brand and color as the one you have in merch, then there's a duplication there. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I think that'd be fine.
The title might be a little different too, because weren't you talking about like making sure your titles are just a little bit different so they're not picked up by Google as a duplicate?
Yeah, I try to do that. I read somewhere, and I don't know the truth or not, is somebody recently posted in a blog that it doesn't matter because Google treats products differently. So I don't know. Then I'll say a blog post.
Right.
Blog post that was identical, they would call those copycats and drop those 2. But somebody posted somewhere that products are treated differently, and they don't do that. I can't attest either way.
So Joe, does Sunfrog do tank tops?
Yes, they do.
So you make that tank top for me?
Yeah.
I need to get the link.
Yeah, they do tank tops, hoodies. And I like that about Sunfrog because they don't limit you, because on Teespring, they limit you out of all your products, you're limited to so many
Colors.
variations, colors, yeah. So if you put all 10 colors in your t-shirt, you may be only allowed to have 2 colors on your tank.
Well, actually, on Sunfrog, you're only allowed 5 colors. I mean, to choose between. I mean, they have like 13 colors to choose from, but you can choose 5. So.
But it's per product.
Per product, yeah, per product.
On Teespring, it's a total for all your.
Yeah. On Teespring, if you on your men's shirt, if you choose all 13 colors, when you go to women's shirts, you might be only choose like 3 colors because you only get to use all those colors.
Right.
Which is weird. I don't understand that.
Yeah, go on.
I would say the third requirement for Teespring was your item must be on continuous relaunch or continuously available. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's okay. That's good to know. All right. I need to, because I was doing really good with the Teespring a while back when Joe first showed it to me. And I made a sale there, so we'll see. But I want tank tops and stuff, because Joe and I were talking about this before, where like I don't really wear, I have a few t-shirts that I wear, but I don't really wear t-shirts because they're like boxy, and I'm a lady with like, I've got curvatures that, and when I wear a box, it look like, I don't know, I'm just saying.
Like a box?
Yeah, like, come on, I'm not hiding it. So they need to think about that. There's a whole nother aspect. Anyway.
Yeah. That's why I like the other ones, because you can have a more variety of products, and I think that's good if we can start getting them on Amazon as well and get more people seeing them.
Cool. Okay, curvaceous. It's true. I can't help it.
I wish Amazon would get like hats. That'd be cool.
Hats would be cool.
I'd make some hats. I'd buy a bunch of hats if I could.
Printful does hats, but they're embroidered.
Okay.
So there's a little more. You just can't take your design. You have to do your design in their template for embroidery.
Okay.
Hey, what you selling in the chat? Okay, Maple. I'm gonna say the name, but it makes me laugh. Maple Muff asks, are you developing one brand for all your shirts for Teespring to meet their requirements, or different brands for different niches?
Personally, everything I have on every platform is one brand, Cosmic Frogs Tees. I'm building that brand.
Amazon?
Yeah. On Amazon, on merch, on Teespring, on Sunfrog, everything is Cosmic Frog Tees. So I'm going to build that one brand, become famous.
Yeah, mine are all different, but I'm not on Teespring right now, so my brand names go with whatever the niche is. That's just. But I don't know if for Teespring you have to have your one brand to be pushed to Amazon.
Yes, because on Amazon you have to have. Well, no, I'll disagree with that. I don't think you do, because again, you're not the seller on Amazon with Teespring. Teespring's, they even tell you in the listing, it'll say T-shirts by Teespring. So they don't know who you are.
Okay. So on the brand name, will it say Teespring, or will it say?
On Amazon, it will say Teespring.
Okay.
So I don't think, well, I'm not quite positive of that, because I was reading something yesterday. I'll have to reread it, because all the fields you have to have filled out, or else they will populate it for you based on what you have filled out. But another thing that keeps coming back, they did say there will be a tag on the listing that says Tees by Teespring. And because you don't have to get approved in clothing, it all lends to that you're not the seller, Teespring is. So I'm thinking they'll also be the Amazon brand too.
That's good to know. Okay. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, so I got a message from Jonathan before the show, and he said, I saw on Facebook that we're going to talk today. He was asking if we could advise on what we do when sales are low to keep the faith. So much info out there, people killing it, but a lot of people are finding it hard. He's at tier 100 and sales are really slow. Any insight would be good. So what do you guys do when the sales are slow? Oh my gosh.
I take lots of meds and chill in the corner and freak out. Nah.
If you don't have prescriptions, then what?
Well, we talked about this before the show. Overall, I had this experience on Saturday when my eBay slow for the first time in 6 months. Basically, I had basically 1 or 2 sales on Saturday, and it triggered my anxiety. But in reality, I take a breath. I know it's a roller coaster. I use the time to do a lot of things. I use the time for merch-wise, I would make more designs. Put them on the pod sites if you don't have enough slots until you get the slots to do it. I spend the time cleaning my office, uploading or buying supplies, organizing my supplies. There's a lot of things you can do. Use the slow time to your advantage.
Yeah.
Because, and I'm saying that as a big online seller, big picture, because it is a roller coaster, and we all know towards the end of the year is the high point of the roller coaster, and you won't have time to do all those things. If you do online sales, you won't have time to make the merch designs. So use this time to do all that.
How about you, Joe? You're always cooking.
What was the question? My thing kind of cut off.
I thought you fell asleep.
No, it froze.
Allergy meds knocked you out.
It froze on me. I didn't get to hear the question.
So Jonathan was asking, a lot of people are talking about how they crush it and they're doing great, but he's at tier 100 and sales are slow. And do we have any advice for what we do when things are slow just to keep the faith? Like, what do you do?
For me right now, when things are slow, this Sunfrog is like a big booster for me. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm just designing like crazy now, and I can just upload as many shirts as I want. And and then I heard about this new affiliate link thing with shirts, and so it just got me going crazy. And then now I can go back and make sure I do my 2 merch shirts a day. But Sunfrog has actually got me re-excited about, oh my God, look at all this. I could just upload like crazy. And so I'm excited about Sunfrog, just uploading and sharing it places I usually share my merch shirts. So I'm excited about Sunfrog. And Sunfrog's good because it brings back a lot of data. You can look at how many views you're getting on things, and oh man, I love it.
Yeah,
that's good. You should research other ways to get your shirts out there to get more sales. Like I said, Sunfrog, Printful, Teespring, Redbubble, Zazzle. I'm starting to list my T-shirts on eBay, and I haven't sold it on eBay yet, but that's not discouraging me. I'm going to keep loading a shirt a week up on eBay and see what happens. Real quick, if I can, I just was reading Teespring's FAQ on this, and they have a sample of what the listing is going to look like. It is Teespring as the brand, and it will say Teespring unisex, blah, 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 and then the name of the shirt and all that, I assume. They do have a bullet point that says original design by. I don't know if that's going to be automatic or you add it in, but for the big question, everybody, it is a Teespring brand. It is sold by Teespring.
Cool. Well, and to go back to the question, well, it's good to know, Jeff, for sure. Plus, it's a brand people recognize, so they might feel more confident buying it,
Right.
But to go back to the question that Jonathan was asking about, another thing that I noticed with Joe, especially if I'm in a lot of Facebook groups, merch stuff, and I think this is part of why Joe and I get along, not because we're crazy, but because gears are always turning. And so he's all the time looking things up and trying to find better ways to design and finding articles. And so he's all the time posting stuff about, look at this cool thing about design. Look at this cool thing about, so it just, I think if you're slow, not you're slow, but if things are slow, keep looking and learning and watch videos and.
Yeah. I mean, one thing, I was watching Netflix the other day and I found this, I think somebody posted it about, there's this, you can watch this graphic designer on Netflix on this new show called Abstract or something. So I was watching that the other day, and another thing I've been doing is I started an Etsy store because I'm making designs and putting them on there. Maybe I could sell some designs on Etsy through that way.
Yeah.
And I'm like all like graphic design mind. I mean, I'm just like, I don't know why. I love it. I'm just like digging deep in with graphic design and just learning graphic design. I've been finding websites, like you said, like I found this one website and I posted it on our Facebook groups, you know, said, hey, go look at this website and look at these thousands of t-shirts that are made and look how they're made and see how you can duplicate them and, you know, make your own designs, you know. So I've been learning, trying to learn more ways to make t-shirts and make them look cooler and stuff. I mean, on our Facebook group, I duplicated the Saved by the Bell logo. I duplicated the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air logo. I was in Seinfeld. I was just goofing off, you know. I mean, like, you know, I was using PicMonkey, and I was just saying, like, let me see if I could duplicate these designs, and I did.
Yeah.
So fun with it. So.
I mean, and even though, like, you know, you can't upload them, it's good to practice, like, you know,
totally
practice to see, like, how are things fitting together? How are things looking? So I think that's a smart thing to do. Yeah.
Yep, play around, learn.
Do what?
Play around and learn new skills.
Yeah, which is, I'm not doing a lot of that. I saved the links. I'm real good about saving them, but needing to go back and but I listen to like merch. I'll listen to podcasts like Merch Minds, or I'll go watch Glenn Zubia. And
can you still hear me?
I hear you.
All right, because I think I'm getting cut off.
We're not. Okay. Monkey Boy Win asks, how much time do you have to dedicate to it? How much time do you guys dedicate to it?
Not much. I do probably I try to do an hour or two a day on design work if I can. You know, my goal was to do a merch shirt or a t-shirt a day, but life happens and it hasn't really worked out that well. But you know, I'm still, yeah. That's about it.
Joe, what do you do? Joe can't hear us anymore. Joe is falling asleep again.
Very good.
He's out. For me, it depends on the day. Some days I'm real busy with the kids or doing other things. So, but then there's some days when I'm at it for like three hours or something. So I think it all averages out.
Yeah, I'm working on a complicated, or not complicated, an intricate design maybe, or whatever. And like I said, I only do one a day. So I have to sit there and I'm a perfectionist, and so it may take me a couple hours, but in general, overall, it's about an hour. So, you know, 5 minutes to check my Etsy guide to see if he's got new designs up, and, you know, and buy it and maybe edit it a little bit, which I haven't checked today. Does he have any new designs up?
He just needs to message you immediately.
Yeah, I know. He hasn't been producing much, and I'm bummed because in his little he has a little video on his about part on Etsy, and he's got some really cool designs there. I keep messaging him, when are you going to release these designs? I want these ones. And he goes, just haven't decided yet, or how much I'm going to charge for them.
So Maple asks, I've had a hard time with copycats, so wondering how it will all pan out with syncing. I don't know about that. If I've had any copycats, I don't know it. I don't really spend time looking for them, though.
I don't even worry about it.
You know, people are going to
happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm like, they're going to do it or they're not going to, you know. I mean,
all the brain power and effort you spend looking for and fighting, you could be using making a new t-shirt or doing something else, spending time with your kids. You know, to me, it's just a waste of time.
Plus, it's like, none of mine are that great a seller. You know, like I would get it if I was selling like 20 of this shirt a day. But they're, you know, copycats aren't generally going to go after those one-off shirts. They're going to go after the ones that are selling buku. If they're going to risk things and copycat, they're going to go after top sellers. So congratulations if you were copycatted. You have a top seller probably.
Yeah, don't put the effort in. Just it's like fighting refunds on eBay or whatever. It's not worth it.
Heather Lee says there's a website called Tin Eye that does a reverse search through the web of your uploaded photos. If you're worried about others stealing or using them, it's free and it works.
Yeah, I used to use that as a photographer when I was doing more commercial work. I used to run my stuff through there. But again, like I said, I would spend an hour sitting there running my photos through and not find anything and go, well, this whole hour I could have done something productive.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You're back, Joe.
I know, my whole computer just like shut off. That's why I said, can you still hear me? Because I couldn't see you guys no more, so I could hear you.
We were just talking about copycats. What are your thoughts on chasing down copycats? Or
I've never found a copycat of mine, so I really don't have a lot of experience with it.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like, generally they go after like hot sellers, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm not a hot seller, so
Yeah, me either.
I have one shirt that has like 80 sales, but no one's ever copied that shirt. So.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I mean, it's gonna happen, or they're gonna take it and tweak it, and there's not really anything you can do about it.
Exactly.
So, I mean, another thing I do when things are slow is I'll go through like merch research and just play around typing keywords in and see what kind of pops up. And I don't know, just go down like a little research rabbit hole looking for areas that aren't really saturated. So that's another.
Give us an example. I kind of want to know more about that.
So like I did the bird watching thing. Are you teasing? Okay. So here's one. I was driving to my kid's school today, and I'm just thinking about, okay, I need to make a shirt. I was going to do a video. And I was like, okay, there's like grandpa is my name, spoiling kids is my game, right? And so I needed to go in and see, like, is that taken? Like, people are, and it is, like, there was a bunch, like 80 something of grandpa is my name and something is my game. But it's just like those kind of things, digging in, like with the bird watching. And then I went into the twitching, and it was, yeah.
I was actually thinking today something like, you always hear like your parents, they always say these phrases, you know, and you're like, where did you hear that phrase, or, you know, or some kind of like old saying that everybody says. And I'm like, I wish I should get those when I hear them and put those on a shirt, because it's probably not on a shirt. I mean, you might see them at craft fairs, or I mean, I went to Branson and you go to these craft fairs and you'll see these they'll be on pillows, or they'll be on like little, I don't know, little antiques or something. So that's what I want to find. I kind of want to go into that niche and see if I could figure something out.
Like my mama always said, go out and get a switch, like that.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, or, you know, things that they don't do anymore. Yeah, or you know, different sayings. You're like, oh, where'd you hear that at? You know, oh, my mama used to say this, or yeah.
Go bring me that pillar from in yonder, Margaret. Like, what? Yonder?
Yeah. Stuff people can relate to.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Monkey Boylan says, what is a realistic monetary amount one would expect using merch per month? It depends on who you're asking.
Yeah,
how much what?
I mean, there's so many variables.
What's a realistic amount you could expect to make?
Oh, wow.
Depends. If you're asking Glenn Zubia, $5,000.
Yeah.
It's realistic. If you're asking me, 500 lately. But for the first like 6 or 7 months, I was like $50.
Yeah.
I
I had a really slow month last month, and I only made $100. So.
Yeah. I figure. Pardon?
And the most I've ever made was 500. So.
Yeah. But I think like I try not to wrap my head around it too hard where I'm counting on it or wanting it, because this month is a little bit slower. And so I start feeling disappointed, but then I'm like, wait a minute. No, even if I come home with $100 or $400 or $300, whatever. That's how much money I wasn't making before. And that's like, if it's $100, like, okay, there's like half of my trip to the grocery store. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can get lucky and load one shirt, and that one shirt goes viral somehow.
Yeah.
And get thousands a month, or you can load 50 shirts and they all don't sell. So,
Yeah.
I mean, kind of a parallel. I do vinyl decals, and 2 years ago, I was just, making 30, 40 bucks a month off of it. But then I did one decal and one liquid squid. I don't know if you guys know liquidsquid.com, picked up one of my decals. From that moment on, for 3 months, I was making $5,000 a month off the decals because of that one decal.
Wow. That's awesome.
Ever since then, I've been doing well. So, you may get lucky and hit that viral thing, or you may be turning your wheels just making a couple bucks a month.
Yeah.
Is the decal, is that a physical product you're sending out?
Yeah, I'm making every day.
Oh, okay.
So it gets tiring, but it's doing good for me.
Yeah. I mean, I think too, like wrapping your head around it and like framing it in your mind a certain way where it's not like, I need this, like, but just seeing it as whatever's, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
grateful for anything.
Yeah.
Because it's such a good opportunity, I think.
I think it's good to have like Glenn Zubia and all these other guys who are making a lot of money, so you can see the potential of it, and
that's
and,
not a push. I mean, for sure, push yourself to do better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you are slow, you can spend more time on the marketing part. Run Google ads, run Amazon ads. Put money into it, and hopefully, it will pick up and be a positive for you. It all depends on what you want to put into it.
Mm-hmm.
I was
just throw them up and forget them.
I was thinking about that because back in like November, December, I did run some marketing campaigns through Pinterest, and I was a little bit more diligent marketing on Instagram. And I haven't really done a whole lot of that. And I've definitely seen my sales taper off, but I don't know, like, is it from me not marketing or is it from me not being in the fourth quarter and like being in December,
Right. And if you're doing everything on merch under one brand, you can click in your brand and you kind of have a store there. So you can take that store link. You can even make a domain name and have it forward to that link, and then Google ad that your website domain name you bought, you can do Google ads on it for t-shirts or whatever. And if it's a niche, it's even better for Google ads. So there's all sorts of ways you can market with money or for free, the social route. So it's all what you put into it.
Yeah, absolutely. Sustaining My Spirit says, I'm 2 weeks in and have made $15, so total newbie level. My first one, I made $7, so that's good.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. And slowly, like the next month, it was like 30, and then it was 50, and then it was 25, and then it was, just slowly climbing, like one of those graphs that just slowly ups and downs, but it's going that way. Except for December, it went like, woo, and then it's back down here like this. So.
Uh-oh, the treasure gnome's in the house.
Hey, Mike. Good to see you. We need to have Mike come back on again.
Yeah, Mike needs to come back on.
Mm-hmm. Maple asked, Jeff, do you actually have do you have the actual printing machines for your decals?
Yes, right here. If I'm triggered, no, I'm not triggered. But yeah, it's right here.
Yeah. And I know I keep talking, and I've been messaging you about setting up, like switching over to my WordPress to get my website. It's just time. Time. Okay. I can get more into our questions. Do you guys have anything else before I jump into questions?
No, go for it.
Okay. So if you only have, here's a question we got. If you only have 23 slots to work, how long would you leave the design up before replacing it? I'm guessing they meant 25 slots.
I leave them up forever.
Until they put it down on you?
Until Amazon removes them, and then I'll fill it. And then I'll just put the other stuff up in other pods.
So you did it a little differently though, right?
When I've already had my 25 slots, I think I've like every 3 weeks, man, I was changing them out like crazy. So
because I remember you had a ton of like designs, but you were just like flipping them around.
Yeah, I was doing like all kinds. Well, like I would put up a lot. I think when I first started, it was like Father's Day, like a month before Father's Day. I put up like 10 or 12 Father's Day shirts, and 7 of those sold. And then so once Father's Day, instead of I could have kept them up, and I probably should have, but I didn't because it was Father's Day is over. So I got rid of all of those and just replaced them with all kinds of different other shirts.
Yeah, I mean, you can always re-upload them later. Now.
Yeah, and then what eventually happened was merch. If you didn't sell within 60 days, they're going to take them off anyway. So it was probably better that I did that. So if you guys have if you have 25 shirts and you have a bunch of St. Patrick's Day shirts, take all those off. Put some new shirts up there. Put some Easter shirts. Put some Father's Day, Mother's Day shirts up. Whatever. So
I can see that when your niche page like that on.
Yeah.
In my mind, I mean, I don't do that. I do different. I don't do seasonal niches, and in my mind, everything's going to sell eventually. So, I mean, in case in point, I've had shirts that Amazon's removed twice. 60 days, and I still reloaded them, and they finally sold. So now they're up there for life. So I don't. In my design style, I don't want to waste the time doing that. I'm just throwing things up and seeing what happens. And I also have 500 slots and only 45 shirts right now, so I can just keep throwing things at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah, and I did. I mean, when I was at the 25th tier, at first I was making shirts that were so focused, like reseller related, and then I started realizing I'm never gonna there's not enough resellers are not gonna spend their money on shirts that most of it. There's only so far you can go with that, so I had to start thinking about branching out, and at that point I started taking some down and moving forward from there. So yeah, so there's that question. Okay, and then we had the question, do you know of any reasons why they deny applications?
Deny applications, or just haven't been accepted? I mean,
I don't know. That I guess not accepted, because I haven't seen anyone just been flat out denied.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody denied. Just takes time to get accepted.
Now I know some people have been accepted. Randy hasn't. I think I've mentioned this before. I'm pretty sure I have. But I think because I finally convinced him to change his store name, because I just said it sounds like you're going to cause trouble. Your brand name being Testes.
Is there a part of the application, I don't remember, that asked for a website? Maybe it was optional or something?
Yeah, website was optional, description was optional.
So maybe they're taking people who have that filled out and show that they've already done this ahead of people that don't.
Probably, maybe.
Because they want to make money too.
Yeah. Okay. Where and how are you advertising your t-shirts? Paid and non-paid advertising.
I'm not paying anything. Non-paid, I have an Instagram. I'm making niches for Facebook pages, and posting. I think that's about it.
Yeah. How about you, Jeff? Are you doing any advertising?
I don't do any paid stuff because I don't like spending money. But I have Instagram. I post any new shirt I do on Instagram. I tweet them, and I pin them, and then I have my Facebook page. But I only use my Facebook page for my personal t-shirt site. But for merch, I will tweet, pin, and that's it for merch. I have 2 pin boards, one for my vinyl t-shirt and t-shirt site, so I put my personal site on that, and then I have another one for my brand, Cosmic Frog Tees, where I put my merch. I'll pin my merch shirts to there. So, and then I'll randomly tweet merch shirts every once in a while if they haven't sold in a while or with something.
Yeah, and I do something kind of similar. I'm not as like I say, I was really good back in the quarter about. I did a Pinterest campaign, a few of those, and then I did pay a little bit for that, and then Instagram free, and I set up different Instagram accounts for different niches, and then what else did I do? Well, I just pinned them on a Pinterest board. I don't do a lot on Facebook, so let's see. Yeah, that's what I do. And then there's a question that asks, how do you know if someone doesn't have a copyright on the design or logo or saying that you thought was original? Will Amazon flag you or let you know somehow?
No, they'll let you know by denying you the shirt or removing it. There is no a saying can't be copyrighted, but it can be trademarked. So check and trademark you. And there's an argument about movie quotes and stuff. You know, I've used movie quotes, no problems. But some movie quotes are so famous that you will have a problem.
Yeah, if they're
A
more.
logo can be trademarked, but can't be copyrighted. Again, check trademark. Yeah. Photographs and original works of art can be copyrighted, and there's no real way to check those. I mean, by default, upon creation, a photograph or a work of art is copyrighted by law. You don't have to register it or anything. It just gives you more rights if you do register it.
Do you, Jeff, have your Sunfrog logo on a shirt?
I don't right now, but I'm gonna do one just to have to do it.
I'm talking to Glenn Zubia about doing a logo for me. You guys convinced me last time. So he and I are we're kind of talking. We're emailing about it, but I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin. I said, I'm like a designer's dream. Yeah, right. I have no idea what I want. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
I mean, if you're looking at a logo out there on Google, I mean, somebody made that logo for a business or whatever. So yeah, it is a copyright thing because somebody created it. And I'm not really the person to talk about that because I have used, like superheroes, Superman. I don't use them on T-shirts, but I use them on other things. My vinyl decals, I do have a Superman logo decal, and technically I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I'm not one to say that, but the law is, there's logos out there.
Better.
I mean, logo, when you say logo, copyright automatically pops in the head because it's a logo representing somebody. If it's just a graphic image, then yeah, maybe.
Kinetic Energy says, now don't quote me on this, but I think Jeff likes Spider-Man. Every show he has on another Spider-Man shirt.
Yeah, and all my Spider-Man, you can't see them, but all my Spider-Man Funkos over there.
What do you like so much about Spider-Man?
I don't know. It's just always been my favorite. Spider-Man and X-Men.
Yeah.
It's always been.
Since we're off topic anyway. Who's your favorite superhero?
I like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And the Hulk.
I can see you like the Hulk.
The Hulk's dead.
What?
Oh, you didn't know that? The Hulk was killed by Hawkeye.
Why are you spoiling stuff for me?
I'm sorry.
Movie?
No, it's not a movie. In the comic book world, he was killed.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I'm not going to ruin Logan for you, even though you ruined Hulk for me.
They all come back to life. Even Logan came back to life and somehow. They killed off Wolverine a few years ago, and he's back as old man Logan now.
Yeah, okay. All right, I don't know who my favorite superhero is. Is Harry Potter a superhero?
I'm going to make up my own superhero character and start making merch shirts with him and pushing him that way.
It's like Blank Man. Do you remember that? Like Wayans Brothers, Blank Man?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Kick-ass girl.
Do what?
Kick-ass girl.
Kick-ass girl.
Yeah, you ever see that? I forget the show is. There was two of them. I don't know, but it was a little girl that, I don't know. You just saw Logan, so you kind of know who X-23 is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kick-ass girl is like a X-23.
Oh, okay.
Without the superpowers or anything, she's just badass. Kick-ass was a movie.
Kick-ass.
Oh yeah, that's a good movie.
Kick-ass and Kick-ass 2, yeah.
Yeah, good movie.
Kick-ass girl.
Well, what would your superhero powers be, Joe?
Oh, what mine? Oh, the one? Oh man, I don't even know. I have to think of it.
Captain Underpants.
Captain Underpants. They're making a movie.
I just saw the trailer last night. I was, what the hell?
Oh yeah, Captain Underpants. All right. I guess we can. Oh, Monkey Boy says, "Is that what you would want? X-ray vision. Okay, if you could have one, we'll end it with that. If you could have one superpower, guys, what would your superpower be?
Power of the Phoenix.
Oh, I want to just go places instantly, just like I'm there. Transport, I guess. Transport. Yeah.
Jeff, you said the power of the Phoenix, so you like die and rebirth.
No, the Phoenix in the comic books. She's super powerful. I can't pronounce the word, but yeah, she can do anything. You don't read X-Men?
Not a lie. My
Phoenix?
brother did.
Oh. She had to commit suicide. She got so powerful she was devouring worlds. So,
Oh, it's like a black hole.
yeah.
But aren't most women? I'm teasing. Mine would be, I would want to read people's minds because I always wonder if they just think I'm nuts.
And that can be a two-edged sword.
Yeah.
You need to read comic books.
I need to read comic books? Yeah.
People that read minds when they first start, it just all comes in at once and
Right. They just freak out.
get a headache.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks guys for coming on. And thanks everybody for watching. 44 viewers. Let's see how many likes we've got. 10 thumbs up. Let's get some more.
All those 44 viewers, go like it right now. Hurry up.
Yes.
We give a shout out to Nate. What's up, Nate? So
Hey, Nate. And I
want to give a shout out to Mario. What's up?
Oh yeah, Mario didn't get to make it, but he said he'd watch later.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Thanks everybody.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.